So I'm off. Nature is my therapy, and we're gonna do a little healing today. Hey, this is Lisa Renee, and I don't know if you saw my video my short from earlier today, but I have been in a horrible mood. Something my husband said that was very inappropriate last evening totally set me off. I stewed on it all night, and it's been with me all day, so much so that I just had to get home and get on the golf cart, take my dogs. There's Ollie. Abby is down here somewhere. She is tied in because she will fall out, and Ollie is actually chained in for the moment because our fence line is not secure, and he will be off into the hundreds of acres of surrounding farmland, and I'll have to go find him. He just likes to explore. He would come back, but let's just keep him close. So I'm off. Nature is my therapy, and we're gonna do a little healing today because I don't drink anymore, so this is the way we do it. So I'll see you in a minute. So we are midstream, getting ready to cross our little creek. This thing gets pretty badass during heavy rains and flows up over the banks and actually goes up to that red building there. Doesn't go up to the house. We're on an uphill there, but this is definitely part of the nature that I love, and to do some healing. When I walk out here today, we will do a little walking, but with my old girl, she can't walk so far, so we take the golf cart and then walk around. But I actually feel like I can breathe out here and clear my head, clear my mind. I'm no longer clouding it with alcohol, so we come out here. The trees, the sky, the earth, they don't judge. They just exist, and they breathe in the air, and they just are being. And that's what I'm doing out here. I am just being. So we're going to continue on, and I'll see you in a few. So we are in one of the first fields on the other side of the creek, and behind me, you can't really see it, but we have our Pew Pew range. Tennessee is a concealed carry state, and I do carry, and I do especially when I am out here, and you never know what you're going to come on. We do have bobcats, we do have a lot of snakes, we do have the coyotes. There's not too much of that. It's mostly fox, and they leave you alone, but this is it. This is my therapy room. This is the first room of my therapy. So we're gonna move on, and I'll see you in a few. So we are actually just past the second field and the start of our little forest and woods. But our neighbors, which I'm on the fence line over here, we actually have a couple horses over there, and they are very friendly. I don't know if you can actually see them back there, but they are very friendly. And sometimes I will come out here and bring them snacks, and it reminds me that I'm actually part of something bigger, being out here and then being with the horses. I mean, it is just awesome, and it helps me forgive my inner critic. When I get upset about something, or I feel like I've been treated unfairly, I tend to punish myself. And maybe you can relate to that. And it's because I think, I'm not good enough. I feel guilty because I didn't behave correctly, or this person acted a certain way because of me and something I did or did not do. So I tend to criticize myself, and it sits with me for a long time. But being out here, it helps to see the truth. Healing doesn't happen through shame and shaming yourself. It happens through compassion And nature doesn't beat itself up. It you know, the storms that breaks the branches, the trees don't say, oh man, I'm not good enough, I lost a branch in this storm. No, it just moves on. And I'm learning to treat myself with that same grace, to keep growing even though the storms come. It's tough, but you know, I keep moving forward. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move forward deeper into the property. See you in a minute. So now I'm out in probably the middle of our property, you know, with all the trees out here. We still got all the leaves, but everything is turning green, and it's just beautiful out here. I love it. It's my therapy. I said that so many times, haven't I? But it's absolutely true. Gratitude is something I try to do every day because it helps me get out of any funk that I'm in, depressive modes, self-critiques. When you can find something, anything, just one thing to be grateful for, even if it's just waking up that day and having slept in a nice warm bed and a roof over your head and you're comfortable. I'm thankful. I got my puppy dogs. There's Ollie. Abby's down there. She's a good girl. She's just kind of hanging out. They're hanging out waiting for me to let them out and do some running around, and that's what we're going to do here in a minute. Just let it go and breathe and be thankful. And I already feel the weight from what I was feeling earlier today and from yesterday and all night last night. I feel the weight of it gone. And it's simple as being in nature. It is so healing and so forgiving. It's actually kind of making me choke up right now, but it's just such a blessing and a gift from God, our Source Almighty. And I am thankful for it every single day. So we're going to move to the back of the property in the field, and I'm going to let Ollie out and explore a little bit, and same with our little girl, Abby. See you in a minute. So we are now on the back of the property. Behind me are the woods that we just came out of, and this last field, actually behind me now, it butts up to farmland. Not sure how many acres are back there, but it's a lot of acreage and there's nothing there. This is actually my favorite place to be out here. It's pretty quiet. There's no neighbor nonsense out here. And there's Abby, I've let her off. Ollie's out there. There he is. I have a little pole right here that I hook him to because he will, like I had said earlier, he will run off. But back to what I was saying, you know, the forgiveness. You just have to understand that on your way to your forever life as a non-drinker, you'll have ups and downs, and you need to forgive yourself, you need to move on, you need to accept the fact that this is all part of the healing, and just enjoy the walk, the path, everything that goes along with it. But if you can find your peace, like this is for me, please get out in it. If you're in a funk and you can't seem to find your way out, get to it as soon as you can. Go out and breathe, touch the trees, feel the grass, spend time with the animals. My neighbor horses, they're back there feeding in the fields next door. But this is what it's all about, folks. You've got to get one with nature. I know that sounds so zen. That's not it. It's absolutely true. We are connected to everything in the universe. And if you can get back and closer to nature, you're going to feel it. You need to breathe it in. You need to accept that as reality and your therapy for getting through life's bumps and hardships. And forgive yourself. That's the most important thing. my day started out, actually it started last evening, that I allowed somebody to trip me up and trigger some emotional, negatives, and here I am working through it. Don't need any wine to help me do that. We're just out here, and the rest of my day is going to be awesome. So I will see you next time, and be kind to yourself and have a good day. Yep, that's the transportation. I love it. We had actually had something bigger, and I wish we still had it, but it is what it is. Gets us around the property. Love it.